Thursday. I had to think then what day it is. It's Thursday. And we're out for our daily dog walk. Council's been out cutting grass. Looks like they got half of it done. Probably the last cut of the year, I imagine. It's a bit breezy, so apologies if you get more wind noise than hearing me. But like I say, I'll speak a bit louder, or if you can't hear me, let me know. So I thought to myself, let's get a walk done early on, just because I can't do it this evening because I've got an appointment with a beautician with my lashes, so can't get it done when I normally go because I've got like a 45-minute drive to get to her house, and then I've got like an hour appointment, so I guess tea will be late tonight. Never mind. See the wind turbines going around? I was in the shower and all of a sudden I could hear all this banging and clattering. I'm thinking, what the hell? Anyhow, looked out the window. Oh yeah, only got traffic lights put outside my house. I'm like, well, ain't you supposed to have some notice? I mean, literally, the traffic lights, where I come out my yard, they're there. So it's going to be fun, innit? And I've got a few errands to do today. I've got to be in and out like a blue-ass fly, but yep, they put the traffic lights there. And then as I come out on my dog walk, I've noticed they're actually, what you call it, they're putting poles up. Actually putting poles up. So that's a bit strange, isn't it? Putting brand new big wooden telegraph poles. But they're putting one up where there wasn't one. So that ain't going to be a 2-minute job. Now that foxed me, that person pipping just then. That's my neighbour. I wondered whose car it was. She must have took her car in for a service or something. But she ain't got one of them. She's a horsey lady. She definitely hasn't got a Hyundai, so it must be like a courtesy car, because she'd wreck that. Because she takes it anywhere. She don't give a shit. She takes a 4x4. It's an old Freelander thing. And she just takes it across the fields, and you know, it's not very well looked after. Again, apologies for the wind. Oh God, getting blown away. Wind turbines going around like the clappers. So that must be her courtesy car. We'll see. She's asked me to do a job for her as well. She wants me to take her stitches out. Not really keen on that idea. I'm hoping she's found someone else, to be honest with you. I've already took her dressing off. She had her procedure done on her nose. So hopefully find someone else to do that job. Got enough on. So, hi today, innit? Been having these warnings again. You have a text, you have an email, you have a phone call. It's all automated. And it's to say be prepared, like, because this could come on the foreshore. So you can see it's quite high. That's at the other side. And then once it gets up there, it's on here. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I put my coat on. I'd be bloody freezing to death otherwise. But yeah, I've got to take some bits back to next, to be honest with you. But I don't like doing 200 trips. I don't know what you're like. So if I've got something on order, not for me. I've got something on order, right? My eyelashes are blowing everywhere. Where we ordered something because the first parcel what come was the wrong size. So I've ordered a smaller size, so obviously I need to take the other parcel back and get the new one, and hopefully that fits him. But I don't like making special trips, and I also need to pop to the supermarket. So the supermarket is 3 doors down from Next. So what the plan of attack is, once I get that message to say the parcel's come, I'm going to take the other parcels back, get me new parcel, and then do food shop. But another annoyance of mine is I don't like going shopping when the world's in there. It does my head in. Don't like hundreds of people all getting in the way, because I don't know if you lot found out, but don't you find people are very ignorant? You know, you be stood looking at something, trying to work out what the best sell-by date is, and then all of a sudden, some knob will just, you know, walk straight in front of you and stand in front of you, and you're like, well, I'm not that small, I'm not invisible, and I'm like, oh, okay, I have it all the time. It's a wonder I don't lose my rag, really. Well, I try not to, but it does annoy me, because people are just rude, really rude, and I can't be doing with it. I'm one of these shoppers where I'm on a mission. I know what I want, and I go in and I get it and I come away. Sometimes I look, when we go to Aldi, not very often, but I look in the middle, but not very often I see much in there what I fancy, to be truthful. It's, yeah, can't be arsed. At least it's not raining. We had a lot of rain yesterday. Come, I would say 4:30, it literally sailed it down. It really did. And my other half was like, are we going for a walk? I says, you might be, but I'm not. And he was like, oh, well, we need to. I says, yeah, but it's pummeling it down and it ain't going to get any better. So why would I come all the way out here, guys, as you can see, and get soaked? I'm like, no. And then also what I'm having to do, now then, dearest, you all right? What I'm having to do is, the nights are drawing in. So because this dog walk, as you know, takes an hour, you got to factor in whatever time you set off, plus an hour, to make sure you're back before it gets dark. Because I don't like walking out here when it's dark. One, the mozzies come after me, and they love me. They absolutely adore me. Someone said you've got sweet blood. I thought, well, I don't want it. So I get bit to shit. And then, like I say, I just don't like being out here because it's so dark, you know. You need a torch. So I like to be back before it's dark. But because of the nights are drawing in, you got to be on your A game. Because time he gets in from work, I'm like, well, you want a cup of tea and you want 5 minutes and, right, you know, it's 6 o'clock, we need to be pulling our fingers out. If you're going to do this walk, we need to be seriously going now. And anyhow, we didn't do it because it was peeing it down. And he was grumpy all night. And I just said to him, you got to pack it in. You're doing my nut. You can't be getting arsey just because you can't get you walking. You know, it's petrified of putting in an ounce of fat or something on. And it's doing my head in. It's like, you'll be right. Chuffing hell. Chill your beans. But I'm doing mine today. Now with you guys. I don't know what he'll do. It's up to him. But like I said at the beginning, I've got to go to my beauty appointment. The first appointment of the process of getting ready for holidays. And trying to cheer myself up after all the shit we've had. If you follow the channel, you know what. So, fingers crossed. I start feeling a bit, I don't know. Well, funny you say that. We was on about getting some of them modern bikes. You know, the ones what are like a hybrid type electric. Not because we're lazy, but in case you're knackered and you can't get home. So we was thinking about getting like a hybrid where it's not a mountain bike, it's not a road bike, it's a mixture with power. But they're in, the ones we like are in the thousands. That's the problem. We could do with his and hers. We was on about it, but because of my leg, I'm a bit, can't really do much at the minute, can I? I don't want to push it too much. I mean, this walking, I can feel it in the calf, you know, like. But when we get better, it is something we're looking at. Yeah, we have got some hills. You wouldn't think it, right? Look, there is a hill over there. Yeah, we have got some hills, but when it's more in town, the hills, because everyone learnt how to drive and did the hill starts, because they're like that. So we go from nothing to that. But it is nice. I mean, I'm lucky. We get people push biking on this footpath, but the problem is they scare the shits out of me. You know why? Because they come up behind you and I'm like either filming or yabbering away. Not like me to talk, is it? And next minute you've got someone right behind you on a bike and you're like, Jesus Christ. Many times I've nearly had a heart attack, I tell you. I think there's only a couple what's had a bell, but that scares you, you know. Especially when you're on your own and you're like in a world of your own and you get someone right behind you on a bloody bike. Well, the other day there were some prats up here on Joey's. You know, like the old-fashioned, the classic ones. You know, like potentially your dad rode to work. The 49cc ones with the plastic leg protectors at the front. I was like, what are you doing up here, you idiots? And then they were pulling wheelies and stuff. They're like, yeah, you break your neck and I'm not looking after you because I'm not on duty. Let's show you the water. It's a bit choppy today. Like I said earlier, we had some environment agent warnings that it would be on the foreshore, but luckily it hasn't. Oh, you would. You're one of them, are you? You little shit. I'm only winding you up. Mate, when you're in a world of your own and you're behind someone, my God, you don't expect company. But I've had it with people walking as well. And they've started coughing and stuff. And then I'm like, oh my God, I've got company. I didn't know I had. Didn't know I had anyone. But I don't know. So yeah, I don't know if you caught at the start of the video. I was in the shower. Bang, crash, bang. I think, what the hell's that noise? Got out, looked out the window. Bloody traffic lights. I'm like, what's that about? And I mean, it's going to be a ball ache. I'm not BSing. It's going to be a ball ache. The right opposite where I need to get out the yard. So, and the freeway, maybe 4-way. It's like, that's good. So how am I supposed to get out? Because there'll be everyone queued outside my house and I'll need to get out. And show you the turbine. Windy as today. And they're putting bloody wooden telegraph poles up. I'm sure you're supposed to have a letter or something, you know, for your letterbox. So this week we've had the footpaths finally coated in that tar shit. I told my next door neighbour I share the drive with, don't drive on it for at least 4 or 5 hours because you'll screw it up. What did they do? They went out in 3. So now I've got an imprint of their tyres across the bloody drive entrance now. Sometimes I think, why do I bother trying to tell people so we don't get things ruined? They still ruin shit, don't they? So we've had that done. It was a bit of a mess. Oh, there's a wagtail. See if we can zoom in. Where's he gone? Ah, we're zooming in. He's gone. He's gone. Yeah, that looks a pig's ear. There were no finesse for that stuff gone down. Could have done better myself with a bloody spreader. Didn't even put it down smooth. Maybe they wanted to look like the Artex effect. I don't know. It just looks a mess. Anyhow, they blobbed all that down and now we've got this. So it's great, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. But every day, something else. Well, like I say, I'll get this walk done. Oh, got to go to doctors and all to get my pills. Went yesterday, had some bloods done. My arm's looking a right mess now. Looks like a vampire's bit me. And so I waited well over a week to pick these pills up. And I went to the pharmacy and I said, oh, I've come for my pills. So I told them everything I needed. And then they turned around and said, hold on. Oh, got supply issues. I'm like, well, you need to get them because they're my blood thinning tablets and I need them. You can't just stop them because within a couple of hours, your blood will thicken up again. So I was like, great. So they said, oh, you can come back later. I thought, I'm not pissing coming back later. It's not on my doorstep. Oh, I'm not doing that. So I'll have to go today. Or if I don't go today, I'll have to go tomorrow. Because I will literally run out on the last day of holidays. And you don't want to run out of medication while you're abroad, do you? Not a very wise move. So I'll have to now make a special trip. Again, not impressed. But I'll show you the water actually. It's gone down a bit. It's been higher then. It's still coming in actually. See how high we can see it. What you all up to anyhow? You've got to heard my challenges of the day. Dodging traffic lights, prats in supermarkets, and trying to get pills what probably aren't still going to be there when I get there. What are you all up to? Drop me some comments below. And come on guys, can I say, we're 2 subscribers off 1,000? How amazing is that? That is just, oh my goodness, I can't even put into words. We were at 1 off yesterday, but someone decided they were leaving. I hate people that do that. Don't do that. It's like getting a Christmas present and then someone taking it away. If you're going to subscribe, be hardcore and stay online, you know. Stay with me. I'm going to have some amazing content of me next week. Rubbing it in round the swimming pool in 33-degree heat. Probably burning. Trying out food and then regretting it. Show you the centre columns of this bridge. Can you see? So it was higher, but it's gone down. And it's still coming in. But we're not on the foreshore yet. So yeah, I've got some shit hot content coming. So please, like and subscribe and whatever this super button is, press it. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't found it yet. A boost button or something. Telling others to join the channel when they go in the league table. We want to kick some ass of the big boys, don't we? When I say to them, you don't need to fly around the world. I mean, I know I am, but it's my holidays. But we don't need to fly around the world, do we? A lass and a phone and a blesser, his soul, his departed Mr. Bluebean. Oh, it's coming up here, guys. Should I grab my neck? not going down there. Oh, she's lapping up, isn't she? I might do. Let me, I can't get down. Let me come up here. This is for you, you lot. I go and break my pissing neck. Right. Let's go and investigate. Got to be careful. There's all these rocks down here. I do too, darling. Do you know what? I've really been struggling. There's not a single day I ain't cried. So many memories keep coming back and triggering me off. Oh God, what a mess. Sorry if it's windy under here, but we're now under the bridge at this side. I want to show you the water. I'm not off for a swim. Sorry. Oh, it's coming up, isn't it? There we go. Wow. There you can see. It's lapping up the foreshore. Remember, this is only halfway. She's coming in. You watch in a minute. Oh, fucking hell. Oh my God. I nearly went in, man. Look at that. Oh my God. I've got shit all over my shoes now. Oh, that was so lucky. Oh, I don't know if you saw that, but I nearly went in. That was like ice. Oh, what on earth? Oh, I got mud everywhere. Absolutely caked in mud. That was lucky, that. Did you see it? Yeah. I don't know if you saw it, because I literally were heading for the water. Oh my God. I can't believe that. I didn't think it was like that. See how deep I've been? Oh my God. That's all I need, innit? Before my holidays. Where's Tony? She's in the Trent. What do you mean she's in the Trent? She's gone in. They think I bloody tried to commit suicide. I mean, I don't know what's on that cloth. Oh my goodness. Oh, my heart's pounding now. Oh, I literally thought I was going in. Because it was like being on a slide. Do you know when you start on a slide at the top and you just can't get back up again? So yeah, that was nearly a freaking disaster, that. Oh my God. My ticker's going like the clappers. Oh, that was a near miss. That was literally a near miss. Because I don't know where the edge is and I wasn't far off it, was I? Now then, look at that. That was my footwork. Because I stood there and literally shot down towards the water's edge. I'm coming away from there, I'm not safe. I can't be doing with any more trauma. Can't be doing with it. We've had enough trauma to last me a lifetime. I'm not off for a swim. I've got to get all this shit off my feet though. I'm dragging my feet. What I used to do as a kid. Cross the mat. Hold on. Oh my God. Well, that's just great. That's just chuffing great, isn't it? And it's wet. I'm going to have to take them off at door and scrap them now, aren't I? Got wet feet now. Oh. Where is he? There's a juicy slug somewhere. I'm not going to have him for dinner. Where's he gone? Oh my goodness. There he is. Not having him. Oh God. I can't believe that. Oh. Oh dear. You lot would know, but no one else would bloody know. Just marking the edge. Oh, God. I thought I was a goner. I honestly thought I was a goner then. All I could see was, I'm going on my ass. And I'm just going to go on my ass and slide straight in the Trent. I thought, no. I'm not doing this. God, that was close. I think that is the closest I've ever been of going in. That was near. That was too near. I tell you, I'm just dangerous. Oh. I know, I can't with a blood clot, mate. Got a blood clot in my leg, and I was doing personal training sessions up to a month ago. You might think, you look at me and think she's a lazy bitch. I'm not. I was doing personal training sessions. 1 week I did 5. Absolutely hammering it. And then my leg started, and then I went and had it investigated, and yeah, that's what it was. Blood clot. 5 weeks later, it's still there. Not as bad, but it's still there. So, you know, I'm a bit dubious about going mental with doing anything, really. I'm going to get some equipment, I think. Been thinking it through. I'm going to get some equipment and do some training at home. This last year I've learned so much of what I really need to do, and obviously having a trainer, I've kind of took on board what she was showing me. So I'm thinking about getting a battle rope. I want one 20 kilo dumbbell, because we was using them for doing squats with. And then I want 2 10 kilo dumbbells, because I'm going to do them for arms, you know, when you go up, do that. And then I wanted a 10 kilo sandbag to do like pressing above my head and stuff, and squats and stuff with. And I have actually got a bloody cross trainer as well. I bought that during COVID, so... Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't know about that. I didn't. So that's the plan. But obviously, when you're not fully fit and you're carrying something like I am, you just don't want to aggravate it. Because I don't want it going somewhere what might finish me off, and then you won't have any Mr. Bluebeam in the Frenchie, will you? You know? If that blood clot decides to go in my heart, lung, brain, we're in the shit. So this is why it's frustrating, because I was into my fitness and I was doing well and I was getting strong, but I wasn't really seeing the results. Because I want to lose weight and tone up and everything else, and I was actually going the other way. My partner says, you're bodybuilding. I says, shut up. He says, you're bodybuilding. I says, I don't want to bloody bodybuild. I says, I just want to tone up and lose a bit of weight. And yeah, I actually end up being heavier than when I started. So I was a bit gutted, to be honest with you. That's not really what I set out to do. So I'm going to try stuff on my own, I think, now. Go back to what I was doing before. Drop my calories down. I mean, it has been working. I've lost 2.5 pounds this week. But like I say, I'm very governed because of my leg. Just can't go too hard. Can't push too much. So just got to be careful. I know, I'm trying. I mean, I'm on the medication, but it's giving me nasty side effects. It's giving me really bad heartburn, so, you know, to protect your stomach from getting bleeds and stuff. So I've had to double it. But potentially they were on about maybe even taking me off it and putting me on a different one. But I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if it's had something to drink, you know, like a cordial or something. I don't know. There's certain things. I had some raspberries the other day. Chuffing hell. It killed me. Fresh raspberries. Whew. Bloody hell. I was paying for it. I'm like, I can't win, can I? I can't win. Oh, thank you. I mean, you've only got to go and see my videos. If you look back, I've done some standalone videos, and I've done 2. One at the old gym before she set up on her own, and one at her new gym. Pushing sledge, you know, everything. I was giving it all. I was giving it everything. But I think there's some other underlying health reasons. What I've had all these blood tests for yesterday, what are hampering me, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of what they are. I think it's a combination of stuff, guys. I think the blood clot is stopping my exercise progress, but obviously they're trying to work out what gave me it. So we've got that. And women going through the change, to put it in simple terms. I've been telling them there's something not right because I just melt. I'm sweating now, actually. I melt on the night time and melting in the daytime. There's something not right, and they keep doing blood tests and they keep saying, nah, there's nothing wrong with you. I'm like, there is. I shouldn't be sweating to the point where it feels like someone's firing water on me with a water pistol, but it's sweat. I'm sweating more laid in bed, sleeping, than I was in the gym. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. So I'm having all different tests and all that. So I'm going through the mill a bit. But hey ho. Let's hope we get to the bottom of it quite quick, eh? Oh, what you been writing? Key to catch up. Yeah, I was doing she was doing bursts on the exercise bike, and then you'd have like flat out for a minute, and then you'd just go steady again, and then you go flat out again, and then you go steady again. We was doing that, but the bike at the first gym, all the equipment wasn't very good. Basically, because I'm short, I could barely touch the pedals. I mean, you know yourself, if you work out, you have to be able to put force through the pedals. I was barely touching the pedals with my toe. And I said to her, I can't pedal properly. I said, the seat needs moving somehow. And she'd never adjust the seat. And I said, also, it's cutting me in half. I said, I'm so uncomfortable. 1, I can't reach. 2, I'm uncomfortable. And 3, it's taking my mind off exercising because I'm in pain. And it shouldn't be like that. So in the end, that piece of kit, I actually refused to go on. I said, because until you start setting it up for me, I'm not hurting myself. I'm not. I don't mind putting the effort in, but not if it's cutting me in half. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. So, but the new one she got at her gym, what she's just opened up from scratch, had a super wide seat, and lo and behold, she actually moved the pedals. So I was like, bloody hell, it's marvellous, isn't it, when something's set up for you, how you can use it better and more efficiently. So yeah, I get it, but I ain't got one of them at home, but I've got a Nike cross trainer. It cost me about 450 quid. Like I say, I bought it during lockdown with my student bursary money, because obviously you couldn't go anywhere and you couldn't do anything, and I was still doing these daily dog walks, but I wanted to do a bit more exercise, so I bought one. It's upstairs. It took two of us, me and my other half, to carry it upstairs. Oh my god, it was heavy. It was heavy, but we did it. We did it, and now it's upstairs in the spare room. But I'd like to have a proper gym up there, but the ceilings, I probably end up coming through. I can't do any banging around. Oh, a slam ball. I want a slam ball. I'd just gone up to 12 kilo slam ball as well. I know Aldi had some, but they only did 6, so meaning 6 kilo. So I sacked it off. No good. No good doing lightweights, isn't it? Me. UK, United Kingdom. I always get that. What, do you think I'm foreign? Not being nasty, but everyone either thinks I'm Scottish or from some other weird country. I didn't think I were that bad. You're giving me a complex now, making me think there's something up with. I've got enough stuff wrong with me, haven't I? I don't need any more. I need some love. I need some love. I'm a bit battered at the minute. I'm mentally battered and physically battered. I just need some TLC, I think. I need a glimmer of hope that all these tests are going to come up with something and they're actually going to start looking after me. Because I'll tell you something, I was really shocked. And yes, as a healthcare professional, maybe I should have done my homework. But at the end of the day, when you go to a doctor's, you don't expect to be doing their job, do you? Right? And I had a certain injection for contraception, right? And it turns out I shouldn't have had it. It turns out, big red flag, guys. If you've got a clot, you don't have this injection. And it came to light yesterday. And I had the injection 2 weeks after being diagnosed with my blood clot. How good is that? And then the other half's getting on at me saying, well, maybe you should have done your own research. I'm like, not being funny. I've got to be off the clock sometime, haven't I? I've got to let my brain have a bloody rest at some time. I'm going to the doctors because they're a doctor, and I'm asking for their professional opinion and advice. And if they think I shouldn't have had it, they shouldn't have administered it. And they did. Because now I'm thinking, because you do, don't you? I've had this injection for over 6 years. And one of the side effects is blood clots. I'm saying. And I've read you're only supposed to have it for 2 years. And now I've had it for 6. So, we don't know, guys. There's something. Talking about life in general and the shit I'm going through. That's what we're talking about. My channel, sorry for you lot, you already know. My channel was set up while I was a student nurse. In the UK, it takes 3 years to be a student nurse. And during that time, my biggest, I was 22 stone. I type 2 diabetic. I had high blood pressure. And I wanted to become a nurse to sort my own life out and to help others. And just before I turned 40, I embarked on this journey of trying to get fit and healthy, because I can't ask someone to do something if you can't do it yourself. So I wanted to inspire other people without ramming it down their throats. And I knew as a student, you sent on towards I wouldn't last 5 minutes on a 12-hour shift. So, yeah, I knew I couldn't carry that timber around, so I did something about it. I started on the shake diet, which is like 600 calories a day, no food for 3 months. Literally lived on shakes, nothing solid. I lost 2.5 stone, and then they kind of said, we've done our bit, so now it's up to you. So I continued on, eating healthy, cutting crap out, doing the daily dog walks. At that point, up until 5 weeks ago, I had Mr. Blue being my Frenchie. Blue was an inspiration and spurred me on because he wanted to come for a walk. So because he wanted to come for a walk, I then got out more, and between us, we made the channel. Unfortunately, Blue had to be put to sleep 5 weeks ago due to waking up paralysed, and I also then decided to get myself sorted out, and it transpired I had a clot in my leg. So this is why we now no longer have Mr. Bluebean, but his ashes are in my necklace. So he's coming with me. And so this is what this channel's about. It's all about inspiring people, having a chat. We don't discriminate against whatever your beliefs are, what you think, you know. You can ask me stuff, and if I can, I will try and answer questions within reason. Yeah, I'm just a general nice person who's trying to help others. And, you know, heartbroken at the same time. We're just doing our best. We're just doing the best at the minute. So, yeah, I hope that answers the question. That's what this channel's about. Tattoos, oh my goodness. We're really strict. There was a lady who was in a different trust not far from mine who had pink hair, and they tried to strike her off for having pink hair and tattoos. Not really supposed to have any visible. So yeah, they really are strict. Some are a bit slacker than others, but some are quite strict. Oh, we've got a dog. We'll try and get round it in a minute. There's trouble with this footpath, it's not wide enough. You really need it being a bit bigger, but both had the same idea. Aww. You're noisy. You're gonna rip my leg off. Oh, interesting. That one, wasn't it? You know, I'm sweating now, man. My back is sticky as hell. That's what I mean. It's weird, isn't it? I don't feel like I'm killing myself. I don't think it's anything to do with exertion. I'm going to strip off now. Calm down before you start. I don't think it's anything to do with exertion. I think it's my hormones. Hold on. I'm trying to take my coat off. Oh my god. I can't deal. Oh, my back. It's minging, innit? That sticky feeling. I think it's my hormones. It's stupid. Because I'm not, you know, this is now. I used to get my heart rate up to about 160 in the gym. Didn't even hardly break into a sweat. I'm like I'm bloody boiling. I don't know. This is why I need them to sort me out. If they sort me out, we'll feel a lot better. We feel a lot better in ourselves. So I'm also seeing if I can plan a trip, guys, to London. I've never been. So I'm planning a trip to spend a couple of nights in the Big Smoke to celebrate my other half's birthday. And it's funny, the following day after his birthday is when he asked me to marry him. We're not getting married. No heartbreaks out there. We're not getting married. we just wanted, after nearly 27 years, just wanted a bit more commitment. So, but I don't wear my ring because I'm scared I'll lose it. It costs too much. So I don't wear it. Shame, really. If I go somewhere nice, like a restaurant, I might wear it, but I don't wear it in a public place in case it gets bloody ruined. So, oh, that breeze is nice. I can't believe it. What's my shoes like? Oh, I'm gonna have to get a brogler in them. Still full of mud. I can't believe I nearly went in the Trent. I can't believe I nearly went arse over tit. That's nuts. Didn't even think it was skiddy. I tell you what it felt like. If you've ever stood at like a marina bit where they put the boats in and out, and you have green slime on the concrete, and you stand on it and your feet just gone. That's what it felt like. I'm trying to just get this crap off. Now then, Alex, you missed a pearler today. I nearly went in the Trent. I'm not even BSing. I nearly went in the Trent, and I'm trying to get the mud off my feet. I went to show you lot the foreshore and how the water was lapping up against the bank. And me, I nearly went in. I started sliding, and I tell you what, it took me all my strength to stop myself from going in. It literally did. Anyhow, we did it. We didn't go for a wash. Oh, more vehicles. Why does everyone come when I'm doing this? Does my head in. Vehicles return. Oh, the horse box is gone now. I don't think it was an horse box, I think it was like someone's turned it into a motorhome. Oh, right, we're steadying back now. I'll show you they did the footpaths this week, and then yesterday they cut the edge. Mental, innit? And look at all that. If they'd have waited until the hedge was cut, then they could have done a proper job. But no, let's just put the tar all over the weeds and everywhere and make a pig's ear of it. Ain't even straight, look. And like I say, then they cut the edge. I mean, why didn't they cut the edge and then do it? It's a mess, innit, look. Absolute mess. I mean, the footpath is back here. It's under here. It's crazy. And cut all that. They've really lobbed it down, haven't they? Farmer did it, but again, I think it's it could have been a bit neater. It's never been as short as that. I know it's a proper job that, Alex, isn't it? Look at this, look. And this is the dangerous corner, this corner. See, you can't see nothing. So you walk around here and you either bump into somebody or you have to go on the path, on the road, and try not to get run over. No, it's sketchy. And people park here. Oh, all right, look. See what I mean, look. Can't see, I'm in the way. Look. I'll try not to. I know. I've nearly died once today. I nearly went in the Trent. Like I say, you'll have to rewind it. I literally near enough went in. That's it. I'm not going down there again. It's warmed up a treat now. Now, look at the edges. It's all over the road as well, look. Left the tape. Just a mess. I'll show you a good bit up here. It's a right mess. Someone's actually got out a vehicle and it looks like they've done some kind of dance moves. Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? Like I say, I've had to take my coat off. Sweating like a pig. Look at this, man. Yeah. That's not going to be there just for Christmas, is it? Oh, my goodness, I'm sweating. Whew. Absolutely marking. Oh, I've got some sheepies. Now then. Hello. What are you doing? What are you doing, Mr. Sheepies? Where's your mates? Hey? What are you doing? Ain't much grass in there. Not much grass in there. Hey? Oh. Another one over there, look. 200 pigeons. I've got little Shetland ponies over there, look. Right, we'll catch you later then, Mr. Sheepy. Catch you later. Is that alright? I don't know. You ought to call me Mrs. Doolittle. God, I got a right glow on. Oh no. I don't know. And it's not because I'm killing myself. I tell you, something's going wrong. Something's going wrong. They are, aren't they? I saw Mr. Squirrel leave earlier. We had a beautiful Mr. Squirrel. I just saw his tail. I'll show you in a minute. I just saw his tail and he was gone. He was over there, look, on that pile, and then he shot over the fence. Got bees as well. I'll show you in a minute when this car clears off. They've got some bees. Beehives. I think you can see them about down there. Hopefully you can see them. I can't because the sun's right in my eyeballs. I know, I like them. I like the tails. We get one coming across our fence. It's quite sweet. Right, I'm nearly home. So, I'm going to see what the damage is for these bloody traffic lights have shoved up. If I can get out my yard. And I might see you tomorrow. If you're lucky. Only kidding. So, thank you for everyone who's been liking and subscribing. We was two off 1,000. See how many we've got now. Let's see if we've hit the 1,000 mark when I log off. So, thank you. Love you all. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Your support means the world. Just keep following me on this journey. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.